can't believe it still look good.
This is your face line.
Welcome to the Shelly Show. Welcome to the Shelly Show.
Hey guys, welcome to the Shelly Show where we prosper together. It's Shelly Elise, and today Manda is being my face as well as talking with me about relationships. So, yeah, Manda, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Shelly. Thank you so much for having me.
That's awesome. So, can you introduce yourself a little bit? Tell us who you are.
Okay, awesome. All right, my name is Shamanda Bethel. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm an entrepreneur. I am the owner of Makeup by Manda 242, and I also co-own and run Big Rock Bar and Restaurant along with my husband, Dwight.
Nice. Okay, so Manda, we're talking about relationships today, and I know you're married. So a lot of single people are jealous of that look, jealous of you being married. And can you tell me how your dating process looked like before you were married? So let the singles know how it was before you got married.
Okay, for us, we did not date for very long. We dated for about 9 months before we got married.
Okay.
So I would say we didn't waste any time.
Oh, okay.
We really didn't waste any time, and don't mind the look. Don't just look and be jealous.
Okay.
Because it takes a lot to be married and to stay married. You just can't be going off of little feelings. Make sure you're sure that's who you want.
Right.
And it's serious business. Nothing to take lightly.
Right. So are you saying that were you happy single though? Before you got married, were you happy single?
Was I happy as a single? I think I was happy single.
Yeah. So what are some things that you expected going into marriage when you were single, but actually wasn't the reality where you got in marriage?
That question is deep. Okay. I would say marriage is just serious business, man.
Right, yeah.
And boyfriend and girlfriend, while dating, we were just only scraping the surface.
Wow.
But when you get married, it's so much different forces that come up against your marriage, because the devil doesn't like anything good.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, we were so young, but we were willing and just wanting to fight for us. But listen, we had a lot of attacks and stuff. Trust me, it was not easy. And it's no walk in the park. It has to be two people who are committed and willing to push.
Right.
It's not easy. Boyfriend and girlfriend is nothing to compare to being married. It's nothing. It's so easy being boyfriend and girlfriend. It's easy. That's nothing to compare to being married.
Wow. So I remember when you were doing my makeup, one of the things that you said is that that marriage takes a village. I think you mentioned that you guys, live together, whatever. Like you said, boyfriend and girlfriend's easy. Y'all live together before getting married, right? Mm-hmm. So that transition into marriage, how different was it? How different was it in terms of when you said that it takes a village to, help a marriage to grow?
I feel like newlyweds need a lot of support, whether it's from their church, family members, and particularly from people who are married. That helps. People who've been married for a long time need to mentor newlyweds, because going in, we didn't know, certain things. We did counseling and stuff like that, but really going in and the first maybe year or two, newlyweds really need to be mentored by their pastors or older couples in church or even family members, and that helps the mending to take place and the meshing and all that good stuff to take place, and it's smoother and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's why I say it takes a village.
Right.
Newlyweds really need that support.
Right.
to help build that foundation.
So when you say a village, we don't mean like put everybody in your business. Don't put your mom, your pa, granddaddy, your grandfathers.
No, I don't think that's a good idea to put your business out there. And then a lot of things you need to just keep in the marital home.
Right.
Don't even let your parents or sisters and stuff know, because that is your spouse.
Right.
And when you've forgiven your spouse and you're over it, you don't forget about it. They're going to be holding that against your spouse.
Right.
So it's important to be careful, with discussing your business, outside of your marital home, unless it's your pastor or someone who is counseling you and,
basically someone you trust.
Right, and someone that you trust.
Some advice that you give to single people rushing to get married.
I would say everyone takes their own course. Everyone knows what they want. But at the same time, take a minute and date. Get to know the person,
Right.
Take a minute and date and find out for sure if that's exactly what you want. Don't rush into it.
Right.
And not just for sex.
Right.
That is so, I don't even know how to say it. That is like, no, it's going to get boring after a while,
So it's going to get boring.
I'm going to be honest, like, that's going to get boring if you only going to get married to have sex.
You got to find something to do, make it fun.
First of all, do you even like being around that person?
Wow, that's crazy.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Do you even like being around that person? That's number one.
Because imagine if you can't have sex. Like if sex was removed, like would you be comfortable?
Right. So, don't just get married just because you want to have sex. Date, give yourself time and really think about it and find out if that's what you want, really, really want.
Get to know them.
Get to know them as much as possible.
So, which is, I know people talk about dating and relationships. Like, what is the difference? Can you tell me the difference between dating and relationships? I don't really think there's a definition for it. I say it's subjective, like to the person. Like, what you can do when y'all date or court, whatever, may not be what I could do. Because if I'm deciding to live a pure and holy life and not have sex before marriage, you say when you're dating, y'all can have sex all the time. That's fine. But if I say if I'm dating, I can't do that. What do you think the difference is between dating and relationship? Not even marriage. It's just dating and a relationship. What do you think?
Okay, with dating, I feel like with dating, you can go out.
Right.
Have dinner, go for ice cream, and what's not, with other people than more than just one person, because in the dating phase you're trying to find that person before you get to the relationship stage. So you could juggle two guys,
right,
go to the movies with this one today, tomorrow go for dinner or lunch or whatever have you.
So you can't
have to have boundaries. No, that's when you have to have the conversation to let him or her know that this is the way it is. We're not in a relationship.
Right.
We're dating to find out if there's a possibility of us ever getting to the relationship stage. And this is where communication comes in. You have to communicate that. Don't just go out with him and you don't communicate what your situation is or what are you expecting or your stance on things.
Right.
Let him know that this is what I want. I'm only dating. I'm also dating someone else that I'm probably going out tomorrow with or whenever, but we're not in a relationship.
Right.
You
don't get jealous.
Don't get jealous if you see me out, because I am in the dating phase.
Right.
And before you get to the relationship and decide, okay, well, I like this one and I'm gonna go with him, it really calls for communication, so there's no misunderstanding, no fighting and all that other crazy things.
Effective communication is key.
Effective.
So in your relationship, it's like, this is secluded. This is us.
This is us. Right.
So then you see it with somebody else.
Communicate. Right.
That's it.
Then
I cut you.
Okay. Right.
And in Luther, I thought about this a while back. And Luther, can we really date? Because everybody knows everybody. So if I go out with Johnny today and then I decide to go with David tomorrow, it's gonna be like, oh, Shelly's she bad? She out there talking to everybody. But I don't think that Bahamians, especially on the family island where we live, can truly understand what dating is. Right.
Yeah, they've really missed the concept, I think, here. That's why, like I say, once you communicate with the person or the persons involved, and they know, I think that's all that matters. You can't really focus on what other people think, because they look at you and they have their own perspective of you anyway. Whether you do the right thing or if they assume you're doing something, they're gonna have their own perspective of you. So, in that case, like I say, make sure you talk to the parties and they both know where you stand and this is how you're going about things, and that's most important.
And this was awesome. Thank you so much, Manda, for being on the show. And my face looks gorgeous. Okay, hit up Manda, Makeup by Manda 242 for your makeup. You can fly out to Nassau, fly out to Freeport, wherever you want to go. International, my international folks, please fly her out because she'll get you done. Thank you so much, Manda.
Thank you so much, Shelly.
My nice Bahamian girl, she's the sweetest thing in the world, sweeter than fresh pineapple.